I was playing with AI art again, and this time was disappointing. I was trying to make it give illustrations of Wakia, the No-Face Cornhusk Doll story that I have, and it didn't turn out right. It just doesn't have any reference to what I want to use it for my particular people. And this was their version of a Cornhusk doll. It just looks like a weird looking plastic doll that's probably scanned from from regular mainstream sources, and it just wasn't working. So I had to use illustrations that I tweaked from clip art to give people an idea of what I want, because I had once came up with the idea that maybe I'd try illustrations for Wakia, the No-Face Cornhusk doll. I was going to try illustrations for it, and I don't know if I'll ever get to it, but I thought I'd at least use it to give you an idea what it should look like. This is just a cartoon drawing, but this is what she looks like in the old style. She's a cornhusk doll. She's got cornhusk silk as her hair, and it's braided, and her arms are braided corn husks. Her arms and her hands are braided corn husks, and she's wearing leather. And this one is when she's done up in the newer style that came after the settlers, where she's wearing a fabric, and she's got yarn hair. She's got yarn hair, and her body's been incorporates wires, because nowadays we don't just fold the corn husk. We wrap in order to make the wires in the legs, we wrap the corn husk around wires so we can position it better, and it's a smoother doll than it used to be. And I have that halfway through her life that she's turned into from a old style cornhusk doll into a new one, when she's given new arms and legs with the new what's to her a newer style, and she's given cornhusk hair, and she's and her the little girl that owns her at the time sews fabric, settlers fabric, for her to create what's become our traditional clothing style. At least it is, but it incorporates fabric that we buy from the settlers. And this was their version of a longhouse, and it's more of a longhouse for a Viking than it is for Haudenosaunee. But so if I wanted a Viking story, it would be one thing, but it wasn't working for that. So I ended up finding this. I had to tweak it, and it's not perfect, but it's like it's a cartoon illustration of a Haudenosaunee longhouse. It's got it, it's a long wooden longhouse with panels of elm bark over a structure, and it's got a rounded roof like some of those greenhouses. And this is what it looks like. And if you want to, well, you want to, maybe one day I'll incorporate this in a new version of the Wakia, the No-Face Cornhusk Doll. Maybe I'll incorporate a new version of it. But in the meantime, if you want to check out the one that I've got, you can check out the URL for it in the captions there.